Hey, we have a seat waiting for you in the Delmarva Life audience. Come be part of the fun. To book your seat, just visit delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab, or you can call 443-880-9116. Take out your cell phone and look at the last text you sent. Would that text be worth dying for?
Definitely not. Sending or looking at that text, tweet, post, or email from behind the wheel can be deadly. In fact, studies show that those who text while driving are 23 times more likely to be in a crash.
And 75% of teens say texting while driving is common among their friends. That's 3 out of 4 teens.
Now, you may remember back in May, we introduced you to 19-year-old Liz Marks of Easton. Last April, Liz was critically injured in a crash less than 2 months before she was set to graduate high school. In fact, she almost died. Now she's on a campaign to let people know how dangerous texting while driving really is.
Another campaign urges teenagers to take the pledge to never text again while driving. It's called It Can Wait. And joining us today to tell us more is Brandy Bell, who's with the campaign. Brandy, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Having me.
And you have this simulator, this texting while driving simulator that Brian is going to try out in just a few moments. Tell us about it.
Well, we want to stop the stories like Liz Marks. We don't want to hear those kind of things. We sell a lot of amazing, fun devices, tablets and phones that can do really great things. And we want people to be able to enjoy those things, but we want them to be able to enjoy them responsibly and safely. And that means when it comes to texting and driving, it can wait.
Now, Brandy, this simulator, where do you take it and who is using it?
So we take it to schools, we take it to assemblies, we use it with driver's ed kids, but we also take it to malls where adults can use it as well. We really focus on teens because we know that teens' main mode of communication is texting, right? And they're inexperienced drivers. But at the same time, we need the parents to get this lesson as well. We've heard from teens, and they've told us that while their parents say don't text and drive, 77% of them say their parents actually do text and drive. So we need parents to practice what they preach.
Right, absolutely. Now, what's the reaction like once they get out of the simulator?
They have a good time, don't get me wrong. This is very engaging and this is fun for the kids, and that's good because it gets their attention, but at the same time we want to make sure they understand just how serious the message is. So you'll see the kids gathered around yelling and cheering for their friends, but when they step out they'll say, wow, it was really a lot harder than I thought it was, and that's what we want them to take away. This may be a video game and there's second chances here, but there's real consequences in life.
And I would imagine after they get out of the simulator, they sign that pledge.
You bet. Every single one of them signs the pledge.
All right. Well, Brian, it's time for you to get in the simulator and find out how you do.
All right. So
Buckle your
basically,
seatbelt.
I have a cell phone here, and I'm going to start as I would have it just on my console in the car.
And while you're getting warmed up, I'll tell you, we do have something called AT&T Drive Mode app that we encourage people to download to their phones. It's free, and it takes away that desire to text because you don't hear the text coming in, and it sends out an automatic reply saying, hey, I'm driving right now. I can't answer you. When it's safe, I'll answer.
That's a great idea. All right.
So text is
the
coming
screen is
in.
telling him you got a text coming in, so you're going to check your text.
From my father. Hey, do you have any?
And whoa, watch out.
Do you have any plans tonight?
All right.
Didn't take long for
no, that was like a split second, and already.
Yeah, you were veering off to the right a little bit there.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to answer your dad?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which we don't encourage.
Which you, going through the intersection there, the green light, and.
You know, and I imagine it's a lot harder than it seems. I'd imagine.
Yeah, you're having a hard time keeping the speed up.
I would imagine too that you know, people probably think, oh, I'm just going to respond, you know, one word back, but all it takes is just that, and something happens.
Just a second.
Just a second to be distracted, and
I have another text.
Oh, now you're speeding. You're speeding. It's telling you to slow down, Brian. If I were a cop behind you, I'd definitely pull you over and make you walk the line.
From too slow to too fast to the swerving all over the road.
Right.
Someone gave me a pair of tickets to the game tonight. Do you want to go?
Green
light. Green means go.
I'm going.
Okay.
Yes.
You got to speed up a little bit. You're still not going fast enough.
I'm trying.
Well, yeah, it really shows you what's important here.
Yeah. And how important are those tickets? Can they wait 5 minutes?
Exactly.
And absolutely.
Because none of these texts are worth my life or obviously me injuring someone else.
Exactly.
Right. And they can wait. I'm sure your dad would be okay with that. And now you have another text sent. And I noticed that whenever he gets a text and he tests his, oh, wait, where are you going?
There was a car.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I'll give you one more statistic. 100,000 crashes, more than 100,000 crashes every year happen because someone was texting and driving, and those are completely preventable.
And there we have
And
an
just like I
example.
just went off the road and right up on the sidewalk.
Right,
like it
right.
was
If there would have been
nothing.
people on that sidewalk,
Sure.
it would have ended terribly. All right. Well, what do you think, Brian?
You got to sign the pledge.
Don't do it. I'm going to sign the pledge.
Sign the
Yes.
pledge. I'm going to sign this pledge. Brandy, thank you
You
so
bet.
much.
Thank you.
That is very
Thank you.
eye-opening. And if you would like to learn more about the It Can Wait campaign, or if you want to sign the pledge, go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the Show tab. We've been talking about keeping our children safe, but did you know something in your own home could be putting their health at risk? We'll learn more about what it is and find out the steps you can take to prevent a poisoning. And later, everyone has one, a family tree, and branching out to learn more about your lineage is easier than ever. Where you can get help to get started and look at some information sources you may have never thought of. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.